I grew up in Philadelphia. In a city, you really don't have that much options in terms of food. And I feel like in a city, people are not given those resources to help them learn a little bit more about what to cook as a healthy meal for kids growing up. Growing up, I was given Chinese food, corner store food. I really wasn't that active, so I grew up a little overweight. I'm from Jamaica. There's a lot of kids who are struggling. Poverty is really big in Jamaica. There's not a lot of options for food, so if you're given food, you take it, you don't ask questions. It was 4th grade when I learned I was a little overweight. The nurse, and she's like, oh, you weigh 114. I was in 4th grade, so I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. She was like, you probably want to cut back on the food. But I didn't really listen. We used to go to BJ's, which is a wholesale food, so you buy in bulk. I used to just eat as much as possible. As soon as we brought the food in, I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna take this and then start eating it. If it was 9th or 10th grade, maybe I should probably do something more active. My next door neighbor, she was on a track team. Let me see if I can join that. And I was like, I'm pretty fast. I wasn't fast. We did a warm-up 10-minute lap. I threw up and I was like, this is horrible. The coach gives a speech at the end just to give us a little praise and stuff. I know some of you guys are new. I know some of you guys, this was a tough practice, but I don't want you guys to give up because you guys are gonna see results. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take a lot of patience, but if you keep on coming, you're gonna see a change. Something clicked in my head and I was like, all right, maybe I should probably just come back. 2 weeks, I kept throwing up, but I was like, all right, it's not that bad. I just started seeing change in myself in terms of my personality. I was more outgoing. I started doing more stuff in terms of hanging out with friends. At the end of the summer, I lost a lot of weight and built a lot of muscle. I came back to school and everyone was like, oh my God, what happened to you? I took that whole mindset and took that to college. Let's keep on expanding. Doing a track and switching up my diet and stuff definitely took me into a new area in which I can push myself. Just doing more outside of my comfort zone. I saw that if I push myself, I can definitely push it to another level in terms of my career. During the summers, I started working at a summer camp. I was like, oh my God, this is such a cool idea. I'm from the city. I'm not used to going on hikes, tubing, canoeing. This would be so cool to take kids who are not used to this and bring them out in this type of area and push them to do things outside their comfort zone. My idea is if I was able to do that, I'm a kid coming from the city, I can definitely take kids from the city and do that. And I got a master's in social work in the clinical field. So right now I work at a nonprofit and I see how the resource team, the social workers, therapists have such a huge impact on kids who are going through a lot. I see how that can help kids move forward. So I want to use that type of atmosphere as the camp and the clinical field and kind of combine those and open up my eventually weight loss camp for kids in the inner cities. If it's not a camp, it would be a book. If it's not a book, it would be a videotape. I don't know. I just want to continue on that message of you have the strengths in you, you just have to push yourself. It's all about your mental strength, not your physical strength. Mental health is such a huge thing, so that's my eventual goal to the world is helping kids know they have the strength to move forward.